How you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing well. Guys, I want to just get out a quick message real quick. Guys, when it comes to your money, run your own race. You have to do what you're comfortable doing with your money. See, a lot of individuals get taken advantage of because they're gullible. They're gullible and they want to get rich quick without having to do any real work or have any real patience. But most of the time, individuals are they're just freaking gullible, man. You can tell them to do anything. A lot of individuals, you can tell them to do anything and they'll do it. That's why individuals get scammed, get taken advantage of because they don't do their due diligence. And a lot of times because they want to get rich quick. But guys, I see so much on YouTube with individuals saying individuals should do this with their money. They should do that with their money. They should do this with their money. Guys, you have to do what you're comfortable doing with your money. I don't care what I get on and advise or what any other creator gets on here and advise. I just get on here and say what I would do if I was you. But you guys know, you don't have to do anything I say. You guys are grown adults. You do what you want to do. Hell, if you want to stay broke, that's on you. If you don't want to make a move at all, that's on you. If you want to stay in your current situation, that's on you. It has no bearing on Frank whatsoever. I'm just on here to spread the word like the gospel, like a good preacher. You know, because if I don't do it, I'm not doing my work. But that's why I don't chase the next hot stock. I don't chase the hype. I do what Frank is comfortable doing, and I let it ride. I got 5 investments. 5 investments, and I'm happy with those 5 investments. I'm happy with those. Some other individuals may say, well, you need some gold, you need to buy some silver, you need to buy this. I don't need that. I'm happy with what I have. I'm happy with my good old boring index funds. I'm happy. And some crypto. I'm happy with that. You know, and ETFs that I have, and some ETFs that I have. I'm happy with that. My little crypto, my ETFs, and my index funds. I'm happy with that. I don't feel I need to go chase the next hot play, the next hot stock. I don't need to do that. And you guys don't need to do it either. I don't have FOMO. I've never been the type that go do something to follow the crowd or follow the leader, because I am the leader. You know, I am the leader. And it's kind of funny because when I was a child, my mother used to always say that I was a follower. But I don't know, and I can say it in a lot of ways I was, but once I became an adult, it all snapped. I just went a 360 and I completely changed. Because I've been in leadership roles my entire life since I started working. Always been in leadership roles. So ever since I became an adult, I lead by the beat of my own drum. I don't follow anybody. I am the leader. I set the tone. But I see individuals be creators on YouTube trying to tell people what they should do with their money, what they should do in their lives, period. And I think sometimes people they're overstepping boundaries. They're overstepping their boundaries. You know, because you can't tell someone what to do in their financial lives. You can't tell someone what to do, how to run their life. That's why I always say, leave your opinion. This is my opinion. Leave your opinion. And we can happily agree to disagree. Because I can't run your life. You can't run my life. You can't tell me what's best for me. I can't tell you what's best for you. You got to live your life. I got to live my life. And I see too many creators on YouTube come on here and just giving reckless information to individuals and then individuals following that reckless information. Individuals have got to stop following reckless information. You got to do what's best for your money. You got to do what's best for your money. You got to make that decision. Only you can make that decision on what's best for your money, your finances, and your home. Only you can make that decision, guys. Stop letting creators, big creators, try to sway you to do something you know you shouldn't do. Stop being swayed. Stop letting them talk you guys into shit that is not good for you. Now, I'm going to sit here and tell you guys, you need to get out of debt. I'm going to tell you guys that. You need to get out of debt. Call coming in just 1 second. You need to get out of debt. You need to have access to liquid savings. And you need to invest your money. I'm going to tell you, you need to do that. You definitely need to do that. Now, whether you decide to do it or not, that's on you. That's completely, utterly your decision. If you think it's good for you, do it. If you don't think it's good for you, don't do it. But that's your decision to make. Because I know that'll be good for your life. That would be good for your financial life. Getting out of debt, saving a liquid emergency fund, and then investing like a madman or a mad woman. I know that is good for your life. But whether you decide to do that or not, it's strictly your decision. I can't make that decision for you. I can't make that decision for you. You got to do what's best for you. You got to do what's best for you guys. So I just want to give you guys that quick talk. Do what's best for you when it comes to your money and your financial life. Don't let anyone sway you to do anything different. You guys have a great day. This is Frank. I'm out of here.